So from Edinburgh at Christie Gillies Park, it's Civil Service Strollers versus the Cumbernauld Colts in the Lowland League. Hey guys, looking forward to the game of the day, yeah?
Aye.
Any predictions of the scoreline today?
2-0 Civil. 2-1 Civil. 2-0.
2-0 and 2-1.
So just a little bit of background. The club was founded in 1969 as a community-based club. So it's been around for quite a while. Our current role, we have around shy of 600 youth players, and we have players right the way from mini kickers right the way up into our Lowland League first team. Yeah. Of those 600 players, we've got in excess about 200 girls, and now we have a full pathway for girls, so that's from under 8s right the way through to our senior women's team as well. And with our boys, that's the same. We've got our Fun Fours, so our latest intake is the 2018s, and then that goes right the way up into our Lowland League first team for boys. We also have women's social football, and we have our ASN, Assisted Special Needs group as well.
So I'm almost in women's football and then the promotion of women's football. So do you see maybe a team in the league eventually?
Our ambitions for our women's team is to compete at the top level, or as high level as they can, and we want parity between both the girls and our boys academies as well. So we work with various initiatives with the SYFA as well as North Lanarkshire Council to introduce girls to football as a possible option. So we work quite closely with primary schools and high schools as well. So on a week-to-week basis, although we might have 600 players on the books, we engage with about 1,000 local children from the Cumbernauld area doing our schools outreach programme as well. We're in the process of introducing additional footballing classes, which include Friday night street games, and as well as our girls' teenage social football as well. We appreciate that some girls like to play football, but they don't always want to play in that competitive setting as well. So it's quite challenging. Where we'd like to be in a few years is we'd like to have 1,000 youth players on the books, and we would like that to be 500 boys as well as 500 girls. So it's quite a challenge to get that. The challenge of girls football is quite significant, but we think that we can be the major stakeholder within North Lanarkshire, if not the west of Scotland, to provide girls pathway football right the way up into our women's first team. And I'm pleased to say within the last 2 weeks we have 2 under-16s that have stepped up to play in the women's. In fact, one of them got man of the match, or player of the match, yes. And this is again about breaking barriers.
You're right, yeah.
Man of the match,
I know.
man on and such like. We're trying to break those barriers, and we're just needing a bit more education in place for everybody, including myself, so I do apologise to all our women and girls players.
I think that just proves we're all the same. We all talk about these expressions, etc., and you're right, we have to change.
One of the good things that we have is having that pathway in place is really important to us. We don't have the biggest financial revenue into the club in terms of sponsorship, so what we're always trying to create is as best a youth pathway that can progress to our under-20s as well as to our senior team. So we've got 2 players who are in the senior team today that have come through the youth ranks, and we were very encouraged with our current manager, who is quite pivotal in encouraging further growth from our youth pathways into our senior team. It's work in progress, and we're seeing that with our under-20s. They may not have the highest position in the league, but I think 11 of the under-20s are 2006, so they're playing a year ahead of which they should be, and I think about 5 or 6 of them are 2005, and we've only got 2 are 2004. So we need to think that maybe in a season's time or 2 seasons time, these players will already have significant experience, and will hopefully set foot onto or come off the bench for our Lowland League first team. So that's very much a driving force for this club, is to produce great youth players to progress into our Lowland League first team.
Yeah. Hey, very interesting. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.
Like every team you when you're home games, I think we've been up and down all season, inconsistent, but there's always a reason behind that, and the reason is we've not had the same team out 2 weeks running. You know, I think that a lot of injuries, we've got 8 injured today, or 8 out, not all injured, but I think consistency in team selection and consistency in performance has been a downfall.
That's right. I noticed there's a couple of players that I like, for instance, that have been injured, and I think they are influential.
I think, well, Laird and Ballatoni, we brought them to be an influence on the pitch, an influence in the change room, bring their experiences from a full-time professional level. I think we have a really young side. You know, I think we've got a couple of 18-year-olds, a couple of 19-year-olds, loads of 20 and 21-year-olds, and they need that experience and guidance. And again, that goes hand in hand with the performance has been up and down.
Yeah. Okay, thanks very much, Gary. We're just waiting for kick-off. That team's out. Strollers in their all red strip today, and Cumbernauld Colts in their black and blue. There's a chance here now for Strollers. There's Cumbernauld an early goal there. It seemed awfully easy. On a slow stand. Good ball. So the first corner of the game to Cumbernauld Colts.
Get out of that box! Jump and flip now! Hassel! Hassel! Don't foul!
Oh! Some good play by Cumbernauld there.
He's in there! Hassel! Shut the block! He's up there!
Oh, there we go.
Find that!
There we go.
And again! Hassel! Keep on! It's a magic!
There's a chance here. Oh, good defence. Well, the fans have got fans. That's how warm it is. Arguing how fast 10 yards, eh? There we go. Chance again. Oh, just knew it. Somebody connect with the ball. The goalie was injured there in that save, and I think the trainer's coming on. Hope he's alright. Quite right, the ref is saying to the guys, let's have a water break. Well, that's the goalie okay, the water break over. There we go. Again. Goal. Oh, that's a foul.
Keep plugging away, Eddie! Keep plugging away! Another chance! Find them!
That's a good ball, though. Says offside.
And again, Hassel!
Oh! Offside again, got the line run.
Keep plugging away, Hassel!
Oh, that's half time. It's 1-0 to Cumbernauld Colts.
Right, I'm Angus, just to help out around about the club. I overall thought the boys built up well. It's a good fast start to the game, it's what we want. So good start overall, quite pleased with it. Thought the boys have been good since.
Well, I would say a game of two halves, so I mean Strollers have to come out and get a goal, and I think they've had some chances, eh?
Civil have been good, been impressed by them. I know they're quite defensively minded at the back and then have got that licence to go going forward, but been impressed.
I think Colts have been quite dangerous with some of their balls as well, particularly out wide, you know.
We've got good wide players, good fit young boys to be fair. Cole McIntyre out wide left today, he's been playing well, and then Keelan at right backs, also been excellent, but pleased.
Right, thank you. Well, as I said, I've just about to start. I mean, Strollers had a lot of chances, just they couldn't convert them. So, let's kick off. Oh, there's a corner to the Strollers. First corner of the half to the Strollers. Oh, there we go. Oh. This last one in. There we go. Well, just what the Strollers need, an early goal in the second half, 1-1. Oh, was it far away? Oh! No, the line's gonna just flag up. I don't know if they bob it out or offside, but they're not happy. Well, they're not happy with that. They're all saying it was new. To be honest, I couldn't tell from here, but the line's gonna just flag up right away. Well, certainly the wind's picked up now. It's not a nice day, but that's some wind, so I've had to put my microphone in. Hopefully the sound isn't affected. Oh, another chance here. Oh! We break away now. Cumbernauld. Oh! No, I think a yellow card here. Yeah. So that'll be a free kick just outside the box. Now we're lining up for a direct shot. It might be a ruse. Oh, hit the ball. Ball did his job. Oh. Well, penalty claim there, but not. Oh. That's a corner, first corner of the half for Cumbernauld Colts. Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, way behind. Good job. Well, so I was looking for a foul or a penalty. I wasn't sure it was in the box. I think it was, but the ref waved it away. And the corner though, oh, right over the bar. Another corner of the Strollers. Oh. Oh, there's a chance. And it's Lawson again. I just got that in time, I think. 2-1 to the Strollers. Oh, this is well. There's Lawson again. Oh, that'll be a booking, I think. Yep, yellow card. Oh, tried to be short one there, it worked. Oh no. Oh, there's another chance. Oh.
Look again!
Breakaway now. Oh no, I kicked it too far ahead of him. Chance here. Oh, what a goal! There we go, 3-1, and there's only a few minutes left, so that's a great time to score for the Strollers. That's full time, and it's 3-1 to the Strollers. Oh, that was a good game.
Get in there! Get in there! Well done, naughty boy. Oh.
Right, guys, that was a good fight back, eh?
Oh, the office.
That's right. What did you think of the third goal? That was a beauty, eh?
Beauty. What a goal. Everyone was like, did he pass it? What a goal.
Good stuff. So you had every confidence that you were going to get that victory, eh? Good stuff. Hey guys, I forgot to ask how your season's doing. How are you doing?
Oh, it was good. Top of the league. 6 out of 6. Looking down on the Craigie.
Brilliant.
And the
Well done.
Spartans.
And the Spartans. That's good stuff. Well done, guys. Hey Conrad, first of all, how's injury doing?
Yeah, getting a lot better. Probably was a grade 1 tweak on my soleus, which is a bit just underneath the calf. So
Alright.
around about 10 to 14 days. So it just means I've missed the last couple of games, and I'll hopefully be back for the Scottish Cup game against Cumbernauld. So fingers crossed, all goes well when I step up the rehab next week.
Oh, very good. All the best. What a great fight back there was today. What did you make of the game?
I personally thought we were quite well. Doesn't help that you concede a goal after the first minute or two. So always puts you on the back foot, and I think it's credit to the boys because they didn't let it distract them. They kept themselves in the game. Got to half time. Obviously the manager was suspended today, so Michael Penton, the assistant manager, probably made a couple of changes and regrouped the boys together. And luckily for us, the boys came out firing in the second half, and I think they fully deserved the victory just on the second half alone.
Yeah, thanks.